sometimes I didn't really notice a difference, but like,
All right. Welcome to the first episode of the Unprepared podcast.
This is gonna go great.
I've never hosted a podcast before. I'd like to thank you to coming for your own stream.
You're doing great so far.
Yeah. So I have three topics that I have thought of while you were gone.
Okay.
You would not be surprised when you realize that they are all kind of in the same vein, as they are all to do with D23, basically. Because that's the only thing that's like topical news right now, besides political stuff.
True.
So, what are your thoughts on the Marvel versus Sony Spider-Man thing?
I think it was always coming. I don't think we ever had a choice because they never signed up. They never signed on, right?
Yeah, we had the two, and we were kind of done. That was all they were going to give us.
There was never a contract. Like the Fox deal was like a hostile takeover.
Did you really just get in the game? Damn it!
Yeah.
Podcast is over.
It's fine. I have to still create a character, and I have to get from the pink cage all the way over.
Okay.
I got time to walk.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird to be talking and whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. As soon as I heard, I was like, okay, he signed on for 2 movies. I was like, first off,
yeah, it was like a trial deal, and I think that once they saw all the money and they got the rights to do the whatever that animated Spider-Man was, Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
they eventually lost it there.
I think that the 3 things that they realized they had was people said they liked Venom, even though they didn't.
No one liked Venom.
People said they liked the animated Spider-Man, which is true, but that was animated well.
True.
And
it was animated well.
I think they can contractually grab Tom Holland.
I don't think they can.
Yeah, I don't know if he will.
I don't know, unless he gets the right paycheck.
Yeah, because I've heard people are saying like he shouldn't do it in protest. I'm like,
dumb.
Yeah,
that's dumb on his part.
That's a good way to get yourself out of the industry.
Yeah,
like,
I love how like it. Oh snap! It actually gave it back to me. Okay, I get to make my character.
Okay.
Body change. I said I was gonna like choose the default dude. I probably will.
It's gonna be interesting when how they kind of like handle it in the Marvel universe, because it's like you have to think they've always had a plan B in case something happens, but yeah. I mean, it's a plan B. Just too bad. I kind of wonder if it was like Disney came at him with a big offer and Sony was like, oh, we'll just completely deny it and then we'll come back in like a week and the real talks will come, and then Disney goes out on like social media and like rallies the troops.
That's most likely what's going to happen. I think people still want Spider-Man. I think that's what it is. It's Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest here. The only 2 good Spider-Mans, in my opinion.
Oh gosh. Don't say Tobey Maguire.
Are the new one.
Okay. I was really worried when you said that, like where you're gonna go with that.
I would love to say I enjoyed the Tobey Maguire ones, but my arachnophobia comes directly from those movies.
Great pants.
I was like, I had to run off and hide because I could not watch him get bit by a spider. Thus, I never watched those Spider-Man movies because they freaked me out.
Do Mounties wear ties?
Like have.
I know. I need a reference picture up. I got to make multiple outfits. Ooh, I like this belt.
I want. Whenever I think of Mounties, I think specifically of the scene from Elf.
Elf.
Yeah, you know where Santa's stuck in like Grand Central or like the
Oh,
big park,
yeah.
and for some reason the Canadian Mounties come in.
You know, props on Will Ferrell for not making a part 2 to that. He's had
Yeah.
offers.
Glad he didn't.
That's one of those movies that does not need a return.
I mean, yeah, like, where would you even start with Elf 2?
Yeah.
How would that?
Will Ferrell has now became Santa. Part 2. I don't know.
Yeah. Santa has died. And you just get the literal same story as the Santa Claus, but it's with Will Ferrell as Elf in the business, you know?
I wish I could get this out the badge. I can get it pink. Why can I get this pink, but I can't get it without the badge?
You need like a button-up shirt you can change to bright red.
Yeah, that's what I'm going up for. And then there's a hat I can go get. It'll be the perfect Mountie hat. I can't wait to have a Mountie task force. It's time for California to have Canadian Mounties. It's time.
Yeah. I mean, it does beg the question, why are we there? Who are we hunting? Or why are we wearing our uniforms on vacation?
It's a red life vest.
that potentially works, honestly.
That's so terrible.
Okay. Have you seen the Mandalorian trailer?
I have, thanks to Roger.
What are your thoughts on it?
I don't think it's enough to go on yet. I don't want to be like, I hate it, because I don't. I think there's potential. I think Disney is being very serious about their streaming platform, and I'm very happy to see that.
I mean,
they're not playing their B game.
I'm dropping Netflix for it. I'll just be straight up.
I'm not dropping Netflix because of how many people mooch off of my Netflix at this point in time. Like, it's a lot.
You should just be like, hey, you guys give me $5 a month, I'll give you cheaper for you. Because then
yeah.
Well,
it's better for me not to. Just
yeah. I wonder if they could come after you for that.
They're a lot happier if they have it and I get more quiet time.
Fair. Okay. And I assume you also saw, because of Roger, Ewan McGregor is back as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I hope they paid him an arm and a leg. Oh, what? I lost my shirt.
I mean, they've been talking about it. He said for 4 years, so.
I highly doubt they've been talking about it for 4 years, but they might have been trying to like bait him to do something else. 4 years seems excessive.
Well, I think it did get put on ice for a bit when Solo bombed.
It's sad to me the Solo bombed.
Because I bet it was going to be a movie and Solo bombed, and they're like, do we wait for Disney Plus? Do we got to go split up this script we have? I bet that's what happens.
I kind of like that. Yeah. Can I make it red? Oh, I want it red. Oh, I kind of like that shirt. Like, I like that's gray. Can I get without the badge? I wish there's I bet there is a database somewhere of just all the different combinations.
When do you think we're gonna get a straight up deep fake acting no longer even?
Disney has kind of already done that to us a few times.
Well, yeah, they tried it with basically Leia and
they did with Tron.
I didn't see Tron, so I don't.
A lot of people didn't see Tron, but if you saw the newest Tron which I think it's good. If you like cool bike stuff, you like cool effects, Tron is worth an hour and a half of your time. But they did a young and old version of Jeff Bridges. The young version obviously was the part that was like faked, like really deep faked. This was 2014, and it looked amazing. They did a great job on it. Okay, that was it. I think we have the technology to do it now. I don't understand why we're not. I think people are afraid of it. Obviously,
they also did it with Robert Downey Jr. a bit.
True.
He had that one scene that they stemmed Spider-Man 2 villain from, basically.
I think with the Spider-Man news, they're going to bring back Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man's going to come back much sooner than he was going to. What other options do we got? FIB. It kind of has to happen. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to handle the breakout of no Spider-Man. It's kind of.
They probably just are going to have a scene where Pete Parks comes in and gives it to some, like, Zendaya. Specifically not MJ.
Yeah.
Oh, they all look just alike. Because the real ones are going into hiding because of their name. Yeah, that puts it in an interesting spot. Because it was kind of like, oh, what's next for Spider-Man?
I don't know. I'm interested in seeing where it goes, but at the same time, I don't think it's going to go anywhere good.
I mean, like, I'm glad. Everything. Not glad. Not, like, it's not getting worked on. No?
In the same light, though, we're letting Amazon and other companies like that own everything.
Yeah.
The only thing Disney is not getting to own everything they want is media. Sony doesn't really have that many properties. Sony has more properties in video game spectrum than anything.
It is very true. Sony does do the video. It is the year of the PlayStation.
Every year is the year of the PlayStation. That's their marketing campaign. Like,
well, yeah, but I'd say it's actually regardless. Right, you buy an Xbox. I'm gonna be like, well,
no. I don't regret buying my Xbox. I've had a lot of fun with my Xbox. I'm ready for the new Halo. I don't think it'll matter though.
Oh, that actually topic I didn't have written down. I was browsing through Twitter today.
Okay, that's interesting.
And I found people replying to tweets about Halo MCC on PC that were mad that it was coming to.
Why? That's stupid.
It was like, Halo is a Xbox game. But
honestly, like, the lines are gonna be very blurred with the next generation, and thank God.
It's honestly like,
okay.
What are you supporting there? Are you supporting the Xbox console? Because it's not like it's not like you're supporting Halo.
Yeah.
Because the Halo team is gonna make money because it's on PC. It's not like you're supporting Microsoft because Microsoft's gonna. You're basically still supporting Xbox if it's on PC. But people were also mad that the crosshair is centered. I was like,
what? Why? That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, because on Halo on console, it's not. It's 1/3 of the screen is below the crosshair. 2/3 are above. I was like, I get change is different. You know what I think it is? I think it's people who don't want Xbox Halo to be abandoned. Like,
yeah, I think it's people that don't want Halo to be abandoned.
They're probably like, oh, PC Halo is getting all this attention. We're here waiting for Halo 6. This game we've had already.
No, that's exactly what it is. Let's get into the lobby. All right, cool. My mounty character doesn't like very mounty. I need to figure that out. I think I'm gonna go get a taxi cab for the time being.
I haven't even heard of your Canadian accent.
I don't really have one. I have more of an Irish one, because I'm kind of established with that when I'm offline.
I don't know how you do.
What are you talking about, boy?
Okay. I still don't.
I can go for hours like that, but whatever.
Yeah.
You need a hat? I do need a hat, but I couldn't find one that I liked. To be honest, I didn't really look for hats.
So
You must.
I guess one of my other topics is I was thinking about this the other day.
Mm-hmm.
All the Star Wars shit we're gonna get in the last like 2 months of the year. I think that's kind of gonna dwarf the rest of the movie that came out this year. Well, 2019, the year of Star Wars, because if Episode 8 succeeds, then all their fucking Disney stuff.
I think Episode 9 will succeed. I think they will have weird growing pains with all of their digital content. I think some of it will be good. I think we'll just want to like some of it.
I'm hoping Episode their revenge Sith, and they just fucking send it. I'd love it. Which, I mean, Palpatine and all that stuff they're doing, it's feeling like it.
I'm excited to see where it goes. Okay, where's this dumb taxi? I guess I gotta stop moving.
Yeah, I have no idea what's gonna happen with. That's kind of interesting spot.
Who did they bring back to do Palpatine?
Ian McDermott, the original guy.
No way.
Yeah, he's doing it.
I'm very surprised with that.
Yeah, they're going back to prequel actors. I'm like,
that's not a bad call. Because you need to bridge the gap between those two sets of people.
Well, and he also did it 5 and 6, right? It was only he did it in 6, and they had to go back and replace him in 5 because they didn't have him originally for Episode 5. But it was only like a "I'm talking to Darth Vader" scene.
Yeah. I think my taxi got lost.
It'll be interesting if they go with the whole Snoke was a Force projection of Palpatine route.
I can see that, though. Yeah. Oh.
I kind of hope they don't, because that seems like the most likely.
Right.
Like, that's what people were saying even before Palpatine was confirmed. Who knows? Who knows? Dude, classic WoW coming out tomorrow.
Are you going to get it?
I don't know.
If you get it, I will play it. If you don't get it, I don't care. That's my stance.
I kind of want to. I don't think I could commit the time to it.
Do you want to play the new what's it called? The Until Dawn game. It's a full-on 2-player game.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I don't want to play Wolfenstein again. I played a little bit of that off by myself.
I was thinking about playing it again. I was like,
it's literally Assassin's Creed. That the leveling system, the way it works, the way you get weapons, you have to grind out the crap. Oh, okay. There's my taxi. Jeez. Thanks for picking me up. You're the worst tax in the world. I love how this is a human.
But just it's gonna be interesting to see the effect classic WoW has on Twitch.
It's gonna go crazy, and then I'll die because people get bored of watching the streams.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it's more of a for the streamer game.
It does, yeah. That's exactly what it does. Great for a little while, and then it just dies.
Yeah. Like, I've never wanted to actually watch someone play WoW. Like,
I've only ever cared about I've only cared about WoW whenever it's in like a resurgence of lore, and right now it's not. There is no big breaking lore. I know some of us be like, "There's lore in WoW." Yeah, there is, but it's not like something huge and groundbreaking. They've already set the foundation so deep. It's just like little shifts back and forth between the Horde and Alliance.
that's what I did kind of. That's what I do kind of like about the Star Wars one, even though it's not canon anymore.
Right.
I'm like,
That's
this is
sad.
still just kind of. It's kind of like playing Knights of the Old Republic. It's like, it's just kind of fun to enjoy as a story game.
I'm sad that they never got full respect about their lore that they tried to build in the video game universe.
Yeah, I mean,
Because they built some crazy stuff.
yeah, they go full into like the Darth Raven stuff in this. I'm at least glad Darth Raven is because of the Clone Wars.
Yeah. That's awesome, Cuddle. I hope you get a good graphic card. Do you have any other questions, by the way?
I can make some up. That's kind of all I had. I had thoughts on Marvel, thoughts on Mandalorian and Ewan McGregor, and then 2019 year of Star Wars.
I'm scared about the Ian McGregor and the more stuff he says.
I've only heard the original announcement. I haven't heard anything else.
It's a bad precedence if what he's saying is 100%. Because it means he knew about the Lucas Star Wars deal for a really long time prior. And that's not good. Because that means Disney had full control like over the situation a long time ago. And typically that is what happens in deals like this. Like, I mean, it's Disney. They're not playing around.
Yeah, I mean, it takes time to get $4 billion moved around.
Another human is not Cuddle. It is
a game mechanic, like Judges.
It's a game mechanic. Your first ride is free from the airport. This is Samuel Steele's first day in the city. He is going to try to start a Canadian task force. He's a Mountie.
It'd suck if you spray it and not say it. If your name was Samuel Steele.
Samuel Steele. I don't know. I need to get today. I really just want to pick out my outfits, go save my outfits, and go get my hotel room. And then I have other stuff I need to do with my other characters.
All right. I think that's all I have for the podcast. I'm gonna go upload this straight to YouTube.
You go upload this straight to YouTube.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about Carlos getting affiliate soon? Like, Carlos is an affiliate to be.
How early does he have to get it before TwitchCon for it to be on his badge?
He needs to get it in the next week or so. And we will have another discussion about this. Not YouTube ready.
I'll leave Carlos's stream on my computer when I leave. Just so I'm always there in case.
Yeah, he just needs a concurrent 3. He probably should do the advertisement tags for a little bit on the Twitters. Like that.
Oh, actually I do have another question I can ask you.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on what they're gonna whip out for the TwitchCon like panel thing? All their new features.
Well, we already know what. You might already know about this one. You know about the currency one?
The currency one.
You know how like bots and stuff have currencies?
Oh yeah, like light.
They've already announced that. This channel's in the beta for that. I got a letter this morning, which the only reason I get in beta is because we're in the RPG stuff and all that stuff. But we should be seeing that very soon. I think we'll see that. I think we'll see some mixer things, and I think we'll see a different type of partner program, like an in-between.
You think they're gonna actually do something with the bounties they announced like last year?
I think Bounties are dead for affiliates. I don't think they'll ever come.
I thought they were only partners, but
they had some in the beginning during the beta because we got one on this channel and I did not meet the qualifications. I failed because I played a first-person shooter. Because like most of the games I play are shooters. My character looks like you right now with a green beard.
Yeah, he does. Strip your VOD.
What's that?
I should strip your VOD instead of.
It's probably got a better audio, but.
Well, that's a good 25, 26-minute podcast. Not even edit, just straight up dump.
Hey, you're making content. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I've posted 2 videos this week.
I want to get into the YouTube game, and I have 2 videos animated. I just need to get the voiceover done. I kind of like that beard.
I've kind of gotten to the point where I kind of want to try seeing how if I can fit YouTube into my time schedule better than streaming. But
I think I have this thought lately, and I've been seeing a lot of people, and a lot of people that you and I both have streamed with over the years, getting really burned out on streaming and like YouTube and all that good stuff lately. And I think there's an issue with streaming, and I think there's an issue with all these programs to monetize lately.
But yeah,
I think monetization's great. I have nothing against monetization. I have issues with like multiple donation bars. If your screen is more donation bars than content, then you're doing something wrong, obviously. But I think these monetization programs are kind of hurting content creation because like I don't care if the channel makes money. I just want people to watch it. I care about people actually seeing what I'm doing. I don't care if there's any money involved ever. I think people are so concerned about money that it's causing them to throw their monitors, to throw their desk, to throw whatever you just threw. You know, it's causing them to burn out in a different way. And I think we're seeing that a lot lately. If you go on Twitter lately, it's like depression post after depression post after depression post. I don't know. I've been seeing it a lot more lately than ever. And I think people are just burning out and they're like losing the reason why they originally did this and why they did this art in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of think about it like when you stream and you do YouTube stuff, it's like they want you to do as much as you can, as often as you can. Don't stop or lose money, sort of thing.
I agree with the not stopping, but not stopping for the sake of being consistent, which I have not been lately because real life and stuff. But
yeah.
But at the same time, like taking a little bit of time off lets you refresh, lets you think about things in a different light. I need to have red hair. It's just I don't know. I don't know. I've been noticing the more I look at Twitter, it's like everyone has a problem. It's not really a problem. And it's like they're making fake problems about Twitter or Twitch or money or basically just putting their hand out asking for money and then everything's wrong. The platform is broken, that kind of mentality.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been seeing that a lot lately. It's been kind of bumming me out. But whatever. I can't control other people. Other people want money. That's cool. I just want to make cool stuff.
What's fun about YouTube for me is I don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this video that I'm going to put up without editing, and my last video I also put up without editing. It's just like kind of nice to do that. And I realize Tech likes the whole Patreon stuff, but the Patreon I set up for myself is just kind of annoying me at this point.
I'm not a fan of Patreon because like how the way that they're doing the free money or like giving you your money payouts for free is a manipulation on the customer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of, I don't know, just to me it's shady. But I always try to be like cautious of anyone that is going to like. That's why I don't have like affiliate deals at the bottom of my channel, and I don't do a lot of that. Like, it's cool if people are making money, but at the same time, I don't want to throw anyone under bus.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not making this guy like very Canadian, or maybe he looks extremely Canadian. I can't tell.
Do you ever? This is completely off topic and honestly does not fit with anything else we've talked about. Have you ever seen the meme ASMR videos?
Yes, I think they're funny.
Like the Yoda ones? Have you seen those?
No, I haven't seen the other ones.
So you haven't seen Yoda robs you to fuel his ketamine addiction?
No, that's really funny though.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. I need you to link her that.
Yoda you ASMR. Yeah, it's about a minute, and I believe Yoda murders you in it.
That's awesome. I'll check that out in a second once I get done with this. I don't want to freeze up. I want to see like, I don't know. I want to see like Yoda cooking videos. I think that'd be great.
Committed murder I have. Run I must.
Ooh, I kind of like this, but this looks like my Irish character. I'm probably gonna roll with that. So I like that they actually brought in the parent system from Social Club.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm excited to go to TwitchCon this year. Like, I think they're gonna have a lot of good panels and a lot of good stuff.
I haven't really looked at the panels besides the GTRP stuff.
Which no one knows anything about if you look at it. Like, no one has any idea what that's going to be, which makes it even more interesting.
I saw a tweet from Silent Sentry that said no one had done it after no one had submitted for it before the cutoff date. So the fact that it's showing up,
yeah, no one has any idea what that's going to be. That's awesome. Those are always the best panels, to be honest. I kind of like the ginger, but they don't have. Rockstar's never done good.
All right,
here.
hell yeah, 32-minute video. Is this the longest video on my channel? About to be? I think it might be.
If you want to do like a more structured podcast, we can do one this week.
Oh no, this is perfect.
This is what you want, just on the spot.
Yeah, I have my 25-minute Apex Legends. I think was the longest. Before that.
Do you see any current issues or struggles with content creation in general currently?
I mean, I could say yes, and I could say no. I could say yes because it's kind of, I think it's kind of at the point where it's become like the rock band of.
What do you think would happen like if they stopped? Like if they stopped all the monetization programs, or do you think we're just going to double down?
I mean, I think in some form it will stay permanently.
Yeah.
Like there's always going to be people watch gaming content, and there's always going to be people who don't want to watch TV shows about.
I miss how it used to be though. I miss how it used to be.
Yeah, the question that's kind of become is like for YouTube is how high of quality are you supposed to be pushing out on a daily basis? Because it used to be you'd record a live commentary and then you just upload it. You know? You basically right now what we're doing, except with
Yeah.
And then no. I think part of that is like isn't like a lot of the stuff I watch is friend groups playing games.
Yeah, I watch a lot of that. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. It feels like we're getting to a really weird state, and I feel like a lot of the people that are under certain view counts are getting burned out for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Like I get it. Like if something doesn't work for you after a while, you assess it and then you do it or give up. But I feel like they forgot. Why did they do this in the beginning? Did you just do this for money or did you? I don't
Oh
know.
yeah.
I think the over monetization's killing
It's
new stuff.
I mean,
It's sad.
like like there's some people who I think have like been like, oh, it goes from a hobby to something you do full time just because you don't have anything else to do at the time.
Right.
And then once that kind of becomes full time and it's you have like a glimpse of it being sustainable, you want to keep it that way. But when it's then the realization that hey, it's not sustainable full time, is like when people get burned out because it's like, well, if I don't have it yet, what is it for? Kind of like,
I don't know. I just like I have a secondary YouTube channel and all that stuff that I never even shown here. That is literally just tech reviews. Legitimate. Hey, I bought this phone case. This phone case protects my phone. Here's what it looks like. Here's why it sucks. You can buy it here. Here's my Amazon affiliate code. That's
I
something I
need
do
to
on the
do
side.
that.
I don't advertise it. It's not a part of Simple Zombie, but I do it for fun. Like it makes some money,
I should do that.
but I've never shown it because that's mine.
I should become the Linus Tech Tips of Twitch.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm surprised we don't have one of those yet. We have good coding channels, but they're boring. Like it's really boring to watch coding if you've ever watched it.
I've
I'm
watched
not.
Coil do it. It is
That's
pretty.
different. Like he's
I mean, he's entertaining with it, but it's still it's something I'd pop in for 10 minutes at most.
exactly like no one's gonna sit there for 4 hours. There's certain art streams I like to watch, and I'll watch it for 4 hours, but I'm learning something. There's a lot of art streams I'll watch where people are sketching. I don't want to watch them sketch. Don't arrest me for being in the rain, please. Okay.
Need to mute.
No, like I'm walking in a parking lot. I have to walk like a mile because I was stupid and I made the taxi drop me off at the barber to get terrible hair and a terrible face. Look at this face. A mother wouldn't even love this face.
Yeah, I mean it's
I don't know,
interesting
like
to me because I have been noticing more burnouts.
I'm noticing a lot more burnouts, but I'm noticing this new trend of let's make a problem out of anything so we can get clout on Twitter. It drives me insane to see it. Like I want to call it out every time because that's me. I'm anxious and stuff like that annoys me.
Yeah,
Oh, I could steal that car. I could steal that car. I need to go sleep. I should not have went to the barber. That was a bad idea. Time to burn all my sketch VODs. I'm not saying your sketch VODs are bad. I'm saying people who do. I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying there are people who do sketch videos out there that don't even talk, that don't interact. They just sketch. Programming videos are a lot like that. They don't explain what they're doing. They only show you a finished result, and like it's magic. Explain to me why you're shading. Explain to me why you're writing a function the way you are. Explain to me why you're centering an icon on an Android application when it doesn't make sense because the person's thumb is going to hit it every time. Explain to me why you're making decisions the way you're making them. I don't know.
it's interesting. Like just the daily, like the whole thing. I think of daily content, like
Right. I'm
yeah,
surprised that music content creation hasn't really gone through the roof. I think music content creation had the earliest footing with like digital content creation in general. They had MySpace, Bandcamp, SoundCloud. They Groove Shark. They've been around for the longest. They've been around predate YouTube. So they kind of have their own, I don't know, path carved where video streaming and YouTube still don't have that path carved perfectly. It's still not where it should be.
Yeah, I mean, the kind of interesting thing is how do you monetize so that people who do sporadic uploads aren't like fucked, but then people who do daily stuff anyways aren't getting paid 8 times as much.
Right. There's a big imbalance, and there's nothing wrong with that imbalance. Like that imbalance is there for a reason. But like, I don't know. I don't know how they fix that because there is an issue. It is an issue because people are put on a pedestal.
Why
In
a
a
lot
way.
of people do end up doing Patreon stuff and just like, hey, charge per video.
I'm never paying per video. Sorry.
Yeah, probably me neither. But I mean, there are people who like to do that.
No, I get it, but the whole end of the day, why people are doing that is for money. Like it's at the end of the day, it's all for money. That's kind of, I don't know. We're just gonna see. We're gonna see something in the future. We're gonna see like a drought of money coming in, where all ads are checked out and all the programs go away. Programs get expired.
Yeah.
We'll see a Vine situation going again.
One thing I do think is interesting. I just kind of thought about it was we've kind of had both this year. A Twitch is over party, and we've also kind of had like a YouTube is over party, but it wasn't
I've
really called
seen
that.
every time Mixer adds a new feature, we see that Twitch is over. We all need to move over. Moving over when a new feature comes out is the dumbest thing you can do. You should kick back, just be silent for a
Yeah,
minute
that's the
and see
worst
what
time to.
happens. That is the worst. Like I love the amount of people I personally know from like Texas, and the amount of people that I know like from other stream teams I've been a part of in other communities that have jumped ship to Beam, Mixer, like every time, and every time when Twitch counteracts or reacts to one of those new features, like they're like, "Hey, we hear you, we understand why you like this feature that Mixer put out. We put our own version of it." They come right back,
Yeah.
but you wasted all that time. Your community is not going to come like 100% of your community.
Yeah.
100% is
I
never going to
mean,
come with you over each way.
you'd be lucky to gamble for like 20%.
The last statistic said like 8.
Yeah.
So 20 is optimistic.
Mm-hmm.
I have no interest in Mixer. I've actually streamed twice on Mixer for fun on the side, which I can do that. I can't stream to both.
Yeah.
And
The affiliate contract is simultaneous.
I did not enjoy my time there. There was a lot of bots telling me how to improve my stream, how to do better, how to reach out to more people. Twitch has a little banner at the top that is not blinking at you while you're streaming.
Yeah. I'll just say this. My laptop was fine until I streamed on Mixer.
Dun dun dun.
My desktop was fine until I streamed on Mixer. Actually, that kicked off everything.
I don't know. There's just something really different. You think jumping ship because of a new feature is kind of rocky? Yeah. There could be bugs, but at the same time, it's gosh, that's such a long walk. It's just, it's bad. It's bad bedside manner.
Yeah. I mean, if you're jumping ship because of a new feature, other people are doing it too. And therefore you're an. It's like people do it to try to like capture a big audience with an announcement.
Yeah.
But no one cares.
No one cares that. And no one cares about you if you're new. They
Like-
don't.
Like, I used to watch Renee a lot. She moved to Mixer. Haven't watched her since. Not even once.
I'm not gonna remixer. I have a ton of light that I should spend on someone, but even that's not worth anything.
Like,
Also, both these companies are very reactive in different speeds. Mixer's very slow. Mixer just now got bits. Their version of bits.
Their clips are still in beta.
Clips are not done. Even
it's
even if I signed up today, I couldn't get it.
It's like partners only in beta, and I'm like, Twitch has had these for over 2 years.
I have a clip that's 3 years old.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
insane.
Yeah.
And Mixer's not done changing, but neither is Twitch. Twitch is very responsive, and Twitch is very fast. Give Twitch a month or two. They've already started making changes and improving. And they're already making this new currency system for people who watch. And like people who watch longer periods of time are going to have a higher chance of getting gift subs, which is really cool. Lots of new things they're thinking about in the background that other companies aren't.
Yeah.
They might come out with later.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I guarantee you, everybody who's like Twitch is over party is gonna be after TwitchCon, either gonna be like, Mixer has this, like, I mean, they're either gonna be continually hard advertising Mixer, or back to Twitch. It's like,
I just
cares.
I think people should just make stuff. Period. Like that's at the end of the day, that's all it is. Just make stuff. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter. It just stay there, make stuff. If there's a reason, like if Twitch was constantly like you couldn't stream out, or your bitrate was 0 all the time, or you couldn't reach a server, sure, that's a reason to move.
Mm-hmm.
Because Ninja moved over and they're promising bits. That's not really a reason to move over. I could steal a car right now and get there so fast, but I don't want to tarnish my record yet.
I'll be honest, I don't think moving over to Mixer was the move for Ninja.
He probably got 3 to 4 years salary, like up front. Bit rates are how much you're uploading per second, and it's the quality of your stream. That's a dumb way of explaining it, but that's basically the speed of your connection, plus the amount of frames and audio you're seeing out at the same time. So like if you could only upload 0, or if you could only upload 500, that would be really low quality, and it wouldn't, like, you'd want to look to somewhere else. I wish YouTube was more responsive. I think YouTube needs to do something.
I mean, YouTube is like the second biggest. I don't think people realize.
They either need to fix their streaming platform, or they need to. I don't ever hear about them. Ever. I hear about their video. Everyone still uses them for video. They are king of videos.
Yeah.
That's not changing. But they need to, if they want to make an impact on streaming, they need to change the strategy. Like if you see drop frames, the bitrate probably dropped on either Twitch's side or your side. That's what that means. I don't know. I just know that I want to get a lot of good food in San Diego, and I want to go see some cool stuff. Not just like I mentioned the whole time.
True.
And we'll make sure you get your plain pizza. I've seen the same prostitute 4 times. Because I'm going the wrong direction. I get why they use. I get why they don't have a map on the screen here, but that is one of my favorite things about GTA Online. Is the map.
Yeah, but it should pop out if you have your. Or like you should be able to see it on your phone or something like that.
Right. I can't walk and use it.
Because like I've used Google
driving,
Maps to walk places.
Yeah, I would be stranded if I didn't have Google Maps. You can ask Carlos, like getting back to the hotel or room every night. I had to use Google Maps to get back, and Carlos was like, "You just take this street, this street, this street."
Yeah, I'm kind of like Carlos. I generally have a decent. Like in New York, it took me about getting back to our hotel like twice to how to do it. And New York is yeah. New York is fucking wild, but
I've never been there. I should go check that out sometime. My sister raves about it all the time.
I personally, for me, I'm like, it's cool, but so many people everywhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, there is tons of cool stuff, and like, no doubt you're gonna be able to do all of it. Like I went to the Freedom Tower. Damn, that shit's tall, but like,
the legend. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, no, my sister basically tells me to go there for pizza. That's the only thing my sister tells me is the reason to go.
Can't pizza is good. It's good.
Yeah, she's like, you need to go there for pizza. I'm like, I'm not traveling for pizza. Sorry.
We ordered in fucking like Korean food one night.
Ooh, that's.
And I'm not a fan of Korean food, so I wasn't a fan. But everyone else in my family was like, amazing.
So I tried to steal a car the other night. I sent you a clip. I deleted the clip, by the way. But I tried to steal a car the other night. And I had circled the car like 4 or 5 times. And as soon as I start stealing it, a cop pulls up.
Wait.
Did you look at the clip I sent you? Oh, well, a cop pulls up very quickly on me. And they weren't even coming to come arrest me.
Oh, you got caught by Ziggy?
No, I quickly switched over to a bike, and I just got out of there as soon as I heard the siren. They weren't coming for me. They were coming because someone left their pink scooter there, and they wanted to laugh at them. It was really funny. It made me laugh because I was like, that car had been there for about an hour and a half.
And you picked the worst time.
I picked the one moment where they whip around the corner because there's no visibility to the corner where you the repo lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to gas station.
Do you think Twitch and YouTube will still be the thing in 2025?
I have not seen any actual competition. Anything new. No one's bringing anything new to the table. Gosh dang it.
It's like, even in like 2010, I would have, or like 2013, I guess. 2013, 2014, 5 years ago. 6 years ago. I would have said, maybe. I wouldn't have been able to name any for YouTube, or actually for the match.
I think YouTube has the funding to keep going indefinitely.
Yeah, I mean,
as does Twitch. Microsoft is very weird with their platforms. Sometimes they care.
I wonder if YouTube's gonna become like the Facebook of YouTube, or like video sharing, where it's like the stuff, that's just what the old people are familiar with.
I think that's what will happen. I wonder what I don't know what's going to happen to Facebook though. Facebook can't really survive on its current trajectory. It's not the newest thing to Facebook that everyone's using. The new popular feature of Facebook is a ripoff of Craigslist. Facebook Market is the biggest attraction to their website right now.
I hate to say, but I do love browsing through the Facebook Marketplace.
Right, and it's really well made, but they have not created anything that people actually use. That is their best new feature.
I just love browsing through the computer hardware on there, seeing what people are like trying to pawn off stuff for. I'm like, okay.
But that is their biggest moneymaker for this year.
Yeah, I browse computer parts and furniture. Those are the two things I browse. Well, because sometimes you can find something that people are like, just like, hey, I'm moving out. I need this gone for free. You haul it. I'm like, that's a pretty good deal for whoever gets that. Sure, someone probably puked or pissed on it, but
I get it.
if you don't know it, it ain't there. Man, we've been far and beyond the 3 topics I had intended to speak of.
Yeah, I know. I kind of drove it for a second.
But I'm about it. I'm about it. I mean, this has been near an hour long.
Have you seen the new trick for Twitter? Like how to switch back to the old version of Twitter?
No. Can I do that right now?
Yeah. It's really easy to do. I'll send to you in a second. Basically, you just have to block. Like, there's people that are still on the old version, and the way it detects is they're making the oldest accounts go to the new version first, and then the newest accounts do not. So there's a way to trick Twitter into your age of your account, not your age, like prom's age, but the age of your account. I love that's how I specified that. That's the first thing that came to my brain. One day, I promise he's going to leave this community, and he's not going to regret it at all. It's going to be like, I showed them. I showed them I'm not a teenager. I can make decisions. But yeah, you can easily revert back. You can change the age of your Twitter.
So, did you hear? I know this is totally off topic, and but I just saw it on Twitter because I was browsing through it. You see that CS:GO player got DMCA'd by CS:GO?
That's awesome.
Because he streamed the major from the in-game viewer.
What? So they were angry about that?
Yep. Because he wasn't given rights to stream it.
I get it. They spent a lot of money on that. The rights. I think TBS owned the rights to it. That's like big money for them.
It's just interesting. Like
it's in his contract. He knew better, but like a DMCA is not in the world.
Yeah, I think it's just banned for a day.
I think we're gonna see a lot of DMCA's next year with again content creation. I think it gets a little bit worse every year, and I think next year's gonna be the worst of the worst.
Yeah, I do think it's interesting how YouTube has said you can have like 5 seconds of dick now.
How generous.
So my immediate thought was, okay, I need to find like 4 to 6 songs for an outro then.
There's a lot of
and
good,
just
like,
stitch them together.
There's a lot of good music out there that's not copyrighted though.
Yeah.
You know what's really weird though? You know what's really weird is how the copyright of the Bible's changed in the last 10 years.
Are they as bad as Disney?
10 pages. You know how we talk about 5 minutes? 10 pages. You can literally have a copy of 10 pages. Or they can sue you. And we're talking destructive DMC. We're not talking normal DMC where they give you a little warning. Just take it down, please. This is, I can send you a fine in the mail.
Who can?
The publishing company of the King James Version and the publishing version of the NIV. I think it's called Sword and Bread Books. There's like a chain of companies behind it. It's very money laundering. It looks like money laundering, to be honest.
A wild ride. Anything to deal with the church really is.
I never thought the Bible having copyright on it. It's had a copyright on it since the 1800s, and since the copyright system, it's always had it. The Catholics used to think that piracy came from the devil because they didn't understand how the Bible was getting around so fast. Yeah, piracy's been a thing since before the Bible.
The devil is spreading the word of our Lord.
Exactly. It's like okay, there's a documentary on it too. I love how I broke their loading screen. It's there's documentaries on like the origin of piracy, and they always bring up the Bible. All right, where's my hotel room? Where's my hotel room?
All right,
It's been
we
a
just
long
passed
day.
an hour. I
Has
think
it
that's
really been
good
an hour?
enough. Yeah.
Have fun editing that.
Oh, I'm not editing a single thing. It's going straight up, and I'm gonna end it. Oh, and my Star Wars game just finished downloading too. That's fucking perfect. I'm just gonna end it right here.